I mean, is it bad?
It's more.
Like how much more? Like the loan?
20%.
20%? I love taking something run down and old and making it something beautiful. Real estate is the quickest way to build wealth, if you do it right. What's up, James? Nice to see you.
Yeah, man.
48-year-old James Brooks is a close friend of mine. James's brother sold him this rundown house. More than 3 years later, he's still renovating. The outside is like crazy. I'm like, he's finished. What does he need me for?
And then you come inside.
I'm ready to do $200,000 at 120 days. I'm gonna share 15% of the profit of the house. Now, this is the kicker. If you decide to keep the house, I'm locked in on that $52,000. What's wrong with that?
That's a huge struggle for me, man.
Yeah.
You can see I'm uncomfortable. I'm starting to sweat, you know?
Putting a penalty clause in there is for his benefit. It's tough love, but hopefully he can see that and he moves forward with wanting to sell it. Do you have the schedule and a budget, or do you have anything like it?
Well, I have a budget that I put together, but I've never had to do this before. Okay. So I don't have a schedule. I don't know what that looks like.
To keep James on track, he's gonna have to follow a tight budget.
What about appliances?
I think I have here, I thought I had, crap.
James, he just kind of wings it, and as he has time, he renovates. As he has money, he renovates. And on investment property, that is not the way to operate, because what happens is time is money. What that tells me is James didn't spend the time on the front end line iteming all these numbers. I mean, I know he met with my team, but it was his job to go forward and really make sure that he had all those line items 100%. I mean, is it bad?
It's more.
Like how much more? Like the loan?
20%.
20%? So you need $44,000 more.
I'm sorry, man.
Obviously, I'm already in the deal, so I can't just say, oh, well, I'm not gonna help you with this.
Dude, this is uncomfortable. And I can only imagine what it would be like for somebody who has to go and sit with a banker. And a banker says, stop the job, lock it down.
Let me tell you something. I just went to James's job 2 days ago.
It's beautiful.
Problem with James Brooks, he's manicuring the house more than I would ever do. You know, that's the first sin of real estate.
Don't fall in love with it, because it won't love you back.
Exactly.
James now has the tools to manage the construction process, and he can now stick to a schedule and a budget. He could easily do multiple flips at a time. If he does 10 houses a year for 3 years, there's his $3 million.